Happy Monday, Fit Family. This is Danielle again, and for this video, I'm doing a little more of a voiceover. So this is in the morning, fasted. I just got up. I did eat something in the middle of the night, but this is as lean probably it's going to be all day. And let's see how this day goes. I'm obviously showing you just how my stomach looks. I wanted to show you guys what your body changes with. I think we're all really obsessed with what the stomach looks like. I know I am. I'm always trying to reduce my belly fat, but I realized that the last couple of years I've had to let go of that and just focus on my strength, which has made me feel a lot more comfortable. I do still have some insecurity, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I want to show you this video. The thing is, I want to give you distinction because there's actually scientifically a name, bloating versus abdominal distension. I am, while I wait for my oatmeal to plump up and cook a little bit and my tea to seep, I drink about a liter of water within this meal. So I'll show you after what this looks like and then the bloat. As you already seen this video that I've shown before, and I'm going to continue showing, is how my stomach sticks out after eating, after working out, after just working and sitting at my desk. And that's the thing that I wanted to just go over. So I thought for this video you would just hear my voice as you see some of the things that I do, like my workouts. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and let's just get going. So bloating is defined as a subjective discomfort by a patient's sensation of intestinal gas, while abdominal distension is just a visible increase in your abdominal girth. Bloating is actually more scientific than we think. I use it a lot too during this video, as you'll hear, very casually. And I read a couple of articles that was interesting because it really showed me that about 7:43, I finished my liter of water, my oatmeal with protein powder, cinnamon, and apple jacks, and my tea milk. I just want to show you the aftermath. So this is what it looks like. Stomach is full mostly with fluids, some oatmeal, and yeah, this is where the food has to go. We bloat. Same day, it's almost 9:30 a.m. It's been a couple of hours. I rested, took a little nap, washed some dishes, and I'm about to do a 45-minute total body workout, as you're going to see. And during my workout, I'm going to be sipping on water. Not going to drink the whole liter within this workout. And then right after that, I'm kind of actually really hungry. That oatmeal you saw this morning doesn't really fill me up past 2 hours, but I want to get a workout in first. So I'm going to get a workout in, and then let's just keep going. Patients who complain of bloating tend to have IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome, or functional dyspepsia. And therefore, there are a lot of therapeutic approaches to help with abdominal bloating, but there's nothing else to help with, let's say, if a normal person who just has bloating and is feeling uncomfortable, there has to be a proper diagnosis. And just in general, women and bloating, those two terms come hand in hand because, as you all know, hormonal effects in our menstrual cycle have an effect. And especially with me, as I showed you a few videos before, is that when I go through my period, my stomach descends a lot, and that's what I thought it was bloating, which it is, but it's actually more stomach. It's just my stomach is sticking out as I process a lot of things in my body. So bloating is the second most commonly reported symptom in patients with irritable bowel syndrome following abdominal pain. So let's go a little bit through the science. I'm just gonna tell you, I'm not gonna show you anything crazy. So your GI system has these microbacteria, and they're divided into two ecosystems. Is either the luminal bacteria or the mucus-associated bacteria. The luminal microbiota form the majority of the GI tract flora, and then they play a key role in bloating and flatulence in IBS through carbohydrate fermentation and gas production. When you have nothing in your stomach, what we call the fasting state, let's say overnight if you don't eat, your healthy GI tract contains about 100 milliliters of gas, distributed almost equally among 6 compartments: your stomach, your small intestines, your ascending colon, your transverse colon, your descending colon, and your distal pelvic colon. I know this seems like a lot of gas, but it's not. And what's interesting that I read is that they're actually distributed evenly, which is great, which means you don't have like a pocket of gas in one area. Your body, when you're fasted, regulates everything. It doesn't want you to feel this bloating sensation. It doesn't want your stomach to stick out. It wants everything to be neutral, and as everything you know, the body loves to be in homeostasis. That being said, increased volume of gas may not be the main mechanism of bloating, but rather impaired gas transit or distribution is more often the sources of bloating. So it's not that you have a lot of gas in your system, it's just that among the 6 parts that it could be, there might be just distribution problems, and that what makes you feel like you're bloated. So gas-related symptom perception is determined by the intraluminal gas distribution, whereas abdominal distension, which is again where your stomach visibly looks like it's sticking out, depends on the volume of the intestinal gas. So these are 2 different areas. Another reason why you could feel bloated with people with IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, is constipation or hard lumpy stools, which induces alteration of your gut motility and thus maybe increases bacterial fermentation. One thing that I found that there is a common antibiotic drug that is very helpful, and it's a non-absorbable antimicrobial agent. I'm going to mispronounce this. It's called rifaximin in all the research that I've seen and I've cited. So a lot of people think this antibiotic will help with people who have irritable bowel syndrome. So finished my workout. A little sweaty, as you can see. I only drank about, let me see, about a cup. 8 ounces of water during my workout. I try not to drink too much water because water starts sloshing, gets me distracted, and I realize how hungry I am. So I'm gonna go take a quick shower, and then I'll show you after what it looks like, my stomach, and then we're gonna go get some food because I'm hungry, and right now my fridge is empty. I have to go buy groceries. About 10:34, 35. Took a shower, cleaned up. Here's the bloat. See how the stomach is looking, and now we're gonna go get some food. I'll show you that real soon. So I'm about to eat my post-workout meal. It's about 11:06. I had to walk a while to get this food just because everybody was busy and I really wanted something else, but this is the only thing that was open that I want to try. So it is going to be a yummy egg omelet wrap with broccoli and veggies and lots of mozzarella cheese, which I love. I'm gonna finish this rest of this water. I haven't drank any more water since my workout, so let's do this. Just finished eating. Ate pretty fast because I was hungry, so we're gonna see. After eating an egg sandwich wrap with cheese, broccoli, tomatoes, and drinking about 3 cups of water. So this is what it looks like. I'll show you in about an hour. About an hour later, I'm gonna get ready to head out. Finish the water, like I said. I used the bathroom. Food's getting digested. So that's kind of what the stomach is looking like. Alright, just got to work. It's about 1:50. Start work now. Snack on. This is what it looks like. Pretty much. It is what it is. Drink this, which is filled with coffee, my savior, and a whole liter of water over the next hour, and then I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. And of course, you've heard this, that if you have the stomach issues, probiotics tend to work, but they tend to work for overall symptoms of any stomach issues, not just bloating or your stomach distension. It could be other things if you're feeling fatigue, so there has to be a lot more research. Just finished a seltzer. Whole can, as you see, it's all here. Just a couple of burps and it'll be out. And I'm going to go actually do another workout. The workout is going to be strength, and you'll see it soon. I'm going to do one more thing before I do the workout, just for a little bit of extra sugar because I'm a little bit hungry. I'm going to enjoy one of these before the workout. Let's go. There were many retrospective observational studies that showed that the reduced intake of large amounts of highly fermentable, poorly absorbed short-chain carbohydrates may reduce bloating in irritable bowel syndrome patients. I know that seems like a mouthful, but it makes sense. If you're eating a lot of these short carbohydrates that are just like taking so much time to get digested in your system, it produces a lot of gas and your body has to spend a lot more energy getting rid of it. So that will give you that sensation of bloating, especially with people who are diagnosed with it. So many healthcare providers are concerned that the symptoms of bloating and abdominal distension are signs of small intestinal bacterial overgrowth and often initiate therapy for it by trying to manage the bacterial overgrowth. And Even though I read a couple of articles and I tried to look through for more information before this video, there is no evidence-based algorithm for treating patients with bloating and abdominal distension. We walk around and we kind of, like I said, for me in this video, I always look down in my stomach after a meal to see what my stomach is doing, but I have to trust that my body is responding and it's doing something that it naturally does. Obviously, if I'm going to eat a big meal and then, you know, go wear a form-fitting dress, it's not going to look right because my body's still processing it. But that's something I'll have to deal with. End of my day. So I'm gonna have a snack, but before I have snacks, I want to show you. Didn't drink any water. Sugar-free pudding with some chia and almond milk that I made. One of my cookies a day. This is a Girl Scout cookie, and there's peanut butter in the middle. And then I'm gonna finish all of this water before I go to bed. Keep me hydrated and full so I don't wake up in the middle of the night and eat. And I'm still hungry, so this will be it. About almost two servings of light NYX chocolate ice cream. It's actually really good. And that's it, as promised that. And I'll finish my water and I will go to bed. Okay, it's the next day. Woke up kind of early. Not gonna lie, in the middle of the night, I snacked a lot. Just was hungry or dehydrated. My room was really hot. But this is what my stomach looks like. And let's see what the scale is gonna tell me. So, thank you so much for joining me. I want to just give you a little bit of information that I found interesting. You know, I'm always concerned with how my stomach looks. Like I said, I am working hard every day to reach a certain goal when it comes to strength and fitness. And you'll see in the next few videos in the summer, I'm trying out new things. I want to test my body. But it is true that sometimes when I look down in my stomach and I know that I can lift and I can move and I can jog and I can do a lot of things, my stomach still has this extra skin on it. And I have to remind myself that I was about 50 pounds heavier when I was 18. That was half a lifetime ago. And I have to give myself that grace. So for any of you that think like, oh, it's extra bloating and gas and oh my God, I look horrible, it's natural. It's actually not bloating. Remember, bloating has a scientific definition. But it's just your stomach, you know, descending out because there's gas that's unevenly distributed within your GI system. Like I said, it's your stomach, it's your intestine, it's your colon. There's so many parts of your colon that you don't really think about it because it's wrapped up in your body. And your body is an amazing machine and you gotta let it do what it needs to do to process everything. So instead of looking down at your stomach and seeing like, oh man, I should not have ate that pizza, or I ate too much, or I drank too much because my stomach is sticking out. Give your body some time. Give yourself some grace. Drink some water and your body will go back down. It's not what your body looks like, it's what your body can do. And believe me, the more I read about fitness, the human body is an amazing machine that repairs itself over and over again. And I'm very grateful that I'm still here moving and going to show you some more challenges. Again, thank you so much for your time. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment of what kind of other videos you want to see. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep doing what I love and showing you through a video like this one. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I'll see you real soon.